Good morning, everybody. It's Matt. Welcome back to OK Aussie. It's a Saturday morning. We're about mid-morning. I'm waiting for my next client, supposedly,
Hi.
at the spa.
Are you ready for me?
I don't know if they are ready for you, but anyway,
Well,
anything could happen.
I'm here with Winston.
Why is Winston in your bag?
Winston's in my bag.
Why are you dressed up? What's the rattles?
There. Oh, it's going to fall off me. Why am I so small?
We know the answer
I
to
have
that.
to
It's
do
called
this.
22Q.
I
Okay.
have to do this. Okay.
Right.
So,
We're
anyway,
just doing
how
your
have you been?
eyebrows. I'm being fantastic.
I've been lovely too. I'm on husband number 5. Did you know
She's
that?
not. She's
Catch
on
up.
one for 34
Like,
years.
catch
That's
up.
me.
I'm on husband number 5.
I think she's missing out on getting out of the house. This is probably stir
Okay.
crazy. She doesn't get to go to a boutique or a spa to do things.
Winston,
We're doing it here.
you could be
Person with disability,
just over
Kara.
there.
I'm
all
doing
right?
her eyebrow
It's
tinting.
okay, everyone. That's not a real dog.
What
I
you doing,
did not-
Winston?
I just placed him over there by throwing him.
There is a difference between placement and
Accidentally
throwing.
on purpose.
Okay.
All right. So, are you actually qualified? Where's your qualifications?
Is anyone qualified these days? No, I've YouTubed it. Therefore, I am
sat
qualified.
there with my friends and we were having bubbles, and they said that they had a rogue.
What friends? And you have not
There was
bubbled
a
anything.
rogue in the house. This is the Housewives of Perth. Now,
Do we have
even
housewives
though
of
we're not
Perth?
housewives because we're too bougie for that. No, it's because
Oh,
we're
gosh.
older women, and
Yes.
it's like we've been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
That's not a t-shirt. That's your pajamas. You live in
That's true.
pajamas. You're bedbound
That's
most
why
of the
I'm
time.
trying to cover up. Rude. You saw my pajamas. Woo.
Ooh la la. Okay.
So basically,
Would you like to assume the position?
that sounds like a wrong. Am I at the wrong appointment?
proposition.
This is for eyebrows, isn't it?
Eyebrows. Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm here to. No, I already am
Eyebrows?
here. I'm tinting your eyebrows.
That's nice.
Okay, that's what you want me to do. She makes the most out of every situation. She's so full of fun. All right, if you'd like to lie down.
Well, first I
Willow's.
have to remove my clothing. Not all of it.
Sorry.
Not all of it.
Willow's ready on the bed. He's with Winston the dog.
Are you absolutely? Yeah, Mummy threw Winston.
Okay, you
Okay,
get
my
yourself
cat
organised.
Came with me. I'm Hermione. My cat came with me.
Your cat goes everywhere.
So basically, let me just get myself sorted. Where do people get themselves undressed in this facility?
In the boudoir, in the bedroom, on the bed.
Right. Well, let's just.
You don't even need to. I'm doing your eyebrows. I'm not
Look at
doing
this.
anything else.
La, 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 la.
We have always,
This reminds me of a
for
scene from
years,
Annie.
if not decades, had to look after
It's
her
a hard knock life for
beauty
us.
routines
It's
at
a
home.
hard knock life
This is the life of a
for
carer.
us.
We have used a few different products.
Da, da,
Why are you doing Annie? You're not
da,
Annie.
da, da.
There's
I'm
a
that
song and
little
dance about
girl
everything.
in Annie. There's this little girl with a squeaky voice,
Yes.
and everyone's like, "What does she say?" Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's me.
That
My
is
family used to go, "Oh my god, that's her."
That is her. Actually, that pretty much doesn't
That's the
minimize you.
ADHD.
Alright, ADHD, lie
child,
down.
And she looks
I need
like
your
me.
head up
like
here.
She looks like me. That's
Feet
why.
down that direction.
Right, takey oney, takey twoey. I am a lady of leisure. I wish.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
Oh my god.
Right. Where would you like me to lay?
Oh, I could give you a few suggestions.
That
On the
doesn't
bed,
sound right
head
at
this
all.
direction, feet that direction. Go.
Head this direction.
Yes.
How are they going to see me with this big?
I'm going to move the camera. It moves with us.
All right,
Let's get to
Willow.
there. So,
Basically,
as I said, we do
Willow's like out of here. I don't want
eyebrow
eyebrows.
plucking and shaping, colouring. We do
He's out of here.
hair
All right, Winston,
cutting.
what are you complaining about?
Literally style
Alright.
cuts, whether it's thinning, whether
How
it's
much is
layers.
this
We
gonna
do
cost
colours.
me?
A lot.
Oh shit! I got nothing in there.
That's
There's
our
nothing
life.
in here. Look
Very,
at
very
this.
inexpensive to get the eyebrow colouring. This is from
Oh,
Priceline, this particular one.
shit, I'm broke.
You are broke.
Look.
You literally are broke.
Okay, I got Winston.
Okay, I'm just going to show them what I make up while
Alright.
you're rattling on like a duck out of water. This is a very quick procedure. Normally 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh my
She
shoulder.
makes it a whole.
Oh.
There's a matinee in between showbiz
Alright.
performance. Right, she is down for the
I
count.
come from a oh jeez.
What?
Performing arts school.
You do come from a performing arts school.
I do. Okay.
So, you can't see me,
Years
but
of
I'm going to bring this
training
up
to
here
be
while
a
we do this very
mask.
quickly so that you know. And we'll show her getting it done.
Do some
It comes with this kit.
ballet.
A lot of people don't even realise they could do these things at home
That's
themselves.
not sound good.
So you
There's
can.
a bit of fat there. That's
Okay.
gotta go.
You have a little stirring
It's gotta
stick
go.
that comes with it.
gotta
You
go.
have a little magic
gotta go.
wand that you can't even get out
Ooh.
for the eyebrows to actually do the.
Is that a Hermione
Shaking.
magic one?
I always have a spare one of those anyway as well.
I've got a whole bag of those actually that I give to him. So
There are eye protection pads if you were doing the lashes. We do not do the lashes. We don't take anything close to the eyeballs with it.
hurts.
You can adhere these with just with a little bit of Vaseline
Oh.
underneath the actual eye if you're doing the lashes
Really
component. So that's what they are there for.
Be careful
We're
with the
only doing the
eyelashes.
eyebrows.
Careful, it's
Exactly.
chemical. I wouldn't do it.
Developer liquid is here, so that's your hydrogen peroxide, which will obviously mix with the either a powder. There's either a powder or a cream version. This one's got the cream version, so we're just going to place literally. We're going to pop it.
This is the new
Strike
version,
it.
isn't it?
Sorry. We've
Or
actually
is
gone
this a
back to the
different brand?
old version. So I put about a centimetre worth. There's a list up to 12 applications per pack, but because we're only doing eyebrows,
Duh.
I find this actually
Duh,
lasts us
duh,
probably
duh.
about 2 years. And we do this maybe
Duh.
once a month. It's meant to last about 6 weeks, but you know, let's be realistic. At least gives you about 4 weeks out of it all.
Bum, bum, bum,
Why are their legs going up in the air?
bum, bum.
Are you practicing for one of the
If I could have music on my channel, you would be impressed.
You
Because
would be impressed.
I was born to perform. You know why?
She was.
You know why?
She was even auditioning for Moulin Rouge.
I am worth nothing else to this world because
Honey, you are
the
not.
tism,
The autism.
the autism
Yeah.
takes a lot of abilities away. I'm autism in the middle. People think that I can be like everybody else. It gets me every time. Oh, my knee. Oh.
What have you just done? Paper towel and a flannel are very useful as you go
Okay,
along
ladies
as well.
and gentlemen,
Yes.
do not forget when you're 50 and above.
Yeah, not to do stupid things.
Um,
Especially with
no, I just
hypermobility
turned around,
EDS.
and that's what I did. I just dislocated almost my knee.
That's
Yes.
actually a 22q thing. Did you
Yes.
actually know that for people with 22q, 11.2
And
deletion
what
syndrome,
happened
it's actually
is
very well known.
My
that they
muscles
commonly
just
will
went.
have dislocated patella.
My muscles just went.
Right.
Not a nice feeling.
Not a nice feeling.
But no, I was born to perform. I should be on the cruise ships. Hopefully not getting seasick. But
That'd be
basically,
pretty sucky, isn't it? You've got a job as a performer on a cruise ship, and yet you probably need to have seasickness
I am a
medication all the time.
showgirl dancer. Oh, that sounds wrong. Okay. Let me start again.
Mm-hmm.
I started in calisthenics, the graceful kind.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what the actual, award is for the biggest,
I'm just stirring the two together.
graceful, isn't it? Oh gosh, what do they call it?
Nicely mixed.
I don't know, the ultimate graceful girl. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
there is a documentary on calisthenics, Australian calisthenics, which if you look at the YouTube channel Calisthenics Victoria, there is a very good calisthenics company there that knows all about that and was part of that documentary for that reason, to show the history, guys. And look, even if you're not a performer
Yeah.
or into performing, you
Yeah.
might like it, because guess what? This, which I didn't know, I did calisthenics and I didn't even know this. It's an Australian owned thing.
Great.
Isn't that super cool?
That's amazing.
We have
Well done.
Miss Graceful and things like that. And basically, I did not know that this art form was an Australian only thing.
Amazing.
And
Born and bred in Australia.
I think that it's classy. That's what I love about it, guys. I used to love the costume. We used to have the the skirts that would be like full skirts, and you'd feel like a princess. And anyway,
This is her, okay?
I need to
in everyday life.
perform.
I'm just trying to get her eyebrows tinted. Do you think I can do anything without a full song and dance and performance? Cooperation does not exist with this one.
Winston, stop facing
Okay,
the wall.
ready, Winnie?
You're looking like Blair Witch. He's doing a Blair Witch. He was doing this. Ladies?
Bring him around.
Ladies?
Okay, get yourself down, girlfriend.
I brought my budgies as well, so is that okay?
Sure, why not? We've got the whole menagerie going on here, haven't we? Right, I've got the developer developing. Can you get yourself lying down
I
now?
think my mum for show and tell had to bring
Down.
Snowy the mouse in
Lie
and
down.
take him home.
Lie down.
He didn't survive. He got run over by my skateboard.
Okay, lying
It
down.
wasn't me. It was me.
It was her. Okay.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Right.
The guilt is real.
The guilt is real.
And I cannot look after goldfish.
Okay.
Ah, is that a doorbell?
That will be a doorbell.
Huh.
Okay, so she's affixing the
Alright.
bobo
Get one of these.
to keep the hair out of the way.
Any flyaways? Not that
Okay.
it matters for me. I'm a brunette, but if
Yeah.
you weren't a brunette, I would. Hang on, there's a cat hair on there, I think.
Nope.
No, there is.
Nope.
There is. It's tickling me. Or is it my hair?
It is your own hair. There is no cat hair on this.
Maybe I've got a grey, have I?
Okay.
All
Do
right,
we
I'm
have to
gonna sit.
restrain you
I'm going
to
to put
do
my
this as
hands
an exercise?
under my butt.
She's literally putting her hands under her butt because she can't help herself. Seriously. It is like trying to herd butterflies when I do this. Like, can you sit still?
Sorry, sir. God, he's just...
Seriously.
The customer service here sucks.
Wow.
Google review.
Google review. Thanks very much for the Google review.
Actually, I've got to do a Google review today.
Okay.
I've got to reinstate one.
Okay, I have no
No,
idea.
actually, I've got to do another one too for someone.
Okay. Are you do?
Is my hair tucked in on this side? It feels a bit flyaway.
It's okay. It's
Hang
not
on.
in my. Are you ready now? Can you hands underneath your bum? Thank you very much.
Happy
mate.
customer.
Happy
I
customer.
get 10% off if I be happy.
Can you stop moving?
No.
No. Right, we are going. Stop moving. Far out.
I thought the lower half of my body would not affect the upper half.
But you don't stop moving your face.
Isolation.
You're not isolating. Your muscles in your face are moving. Can you see this? This is what. Oh my god! Please.
ADHD.
ADHD.
Can you stop spitting on me, sir?
Spitting. I haven't even started.
Please don't.
Can you stop moving? I'm gonna give you Groucho Marx.
I've got
Eyebrows are the way you're
problems
going.
with my neurology because part of it's probably that. So
Probably. To
Let's
be
be
honest, especially
nice.
after last night.
yeah.
Let's be nice, shall we? Okay, I'm using the applicator just to form a shape of the eyebrows that we're wanting to tint. The way she's going to have the most weirdest looking eyebrows, but that's on her because she will not behave, she will not sit still, she will not stop friggin' moving. And this is not even using, would you stop moving your eyebrows? Hand underneath your bum, now.
This reminds me of getting ready for dancing concerts.
Oh my God.
You are not going to dance next year if you do this. You know, Christmas
Right.
concerts or Christmas pageant or whatever.
Yeah.
We are not going to participate next year if you do this. I'm like, Mum, don't say that. So then I'd keep still because I was crying. I tried doing makeup. Don't cry, I've just done your makeup. But anyway, basically, I was
trying to work.
annoying then, especially when the other mums
You
used
can't
to
help
have
it.
to help a
I
lot.
understand you can't help it.
And they used to probably think, oh my God, this child is annoying.
She also is never quite.
I
Literally,
wonder why they looked at
there
me funny.
literally is not a second in the day. We sometimes do this experiment and we say, Don, could you just be quiet for 10 seconds? Don't say a single sound. Go. See? 3.5 seconds. 3.5 seconds, she could not even not constrain herself.
I was apologizing. I was apologizing.
You would
I'm
be
gonna
useless
apologize
as a
like
nun.
ventriloquist. I'm a ventriloquist.
You're
and
not a
I'm gonna talk
ventriloquist.
without moving
You're
my
still
lips.
moving all your
I'm
muscles.
not moving my lips. I need more Botox. I don't even have any.
You don't have any, but you know what? For your dystonia, you actually do need Botox.
All right, put it in my lips.
No, you need to put it in
Go.
your eyebrows and your jaw muscles and everywhere else. Trust me. Hey Google,
Can I have
set
some in my
timer
lips?
8 minutes.
I am 51. I deserve it.
I'm just using Google Home Automation just so that
Isn't
we've
it-
got a timer.
Isn't Botox all linen and stuff?
Botulism,
Oh,
great.
you spat on me again.
I hope your eyebrows look weird.
Oh my
like a
gosh. Is
clown.
my face a petri dish? No. Stop spitting on me.
Seriously, what are your arms doing?
My bow was moving.
Did I ask you to move?
No.
Nope.
I need Captain Spock.
Why do you need Captain Spock?
Because you're being mean.
How's Captain Spock going to help you?
He's
Beam me up to the ship, Scotty?
He's going to save me.
Oh, I'm not being mean.
When I
I'm
was
just trying
a
to do this for you.
teenager, I thought that dude was going to save me.
Oh, that's cute.
It's pathetic.
That's very cute.
I used to switch stations, guys, when people would walk in. In my era, watching Star Trek as a girl is not
Whoa.
acceptable.
Can't do that. That's
Why
a
are you
no-no.
watching Star Trek? I wasn't.
It was an advert. I was channel surfing.
I wasn't.
I was just waiting for the other advert to finish on the other channel before I come back across.
I can't remember what my excuse was. But
I'm
I just
sure
used
you
to
made
say
plenty of
it. I
excuses.
wasn't.
Now, this actually does take anywhere from 2 minutes up to 10 minutes as the maximum,
Watching
depending on
it
how
highlight
dark
Saturday.
you want it to actually be.
Which I was.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Saturday.
Now, once the 10 minutes is up, we
It's
can
Saturday.
use a
Hey,
damp
Saturday.
cotton pad, or we can use a flannel, which is why I've got this is a bit softer.
Oh my
forward.
God.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
what I look like,
That's,
sir?
madam, is
Is
what
this
you look
the
like.
finished- Is this how I'm going to look?
You can talk to them. Yeah, you're going to stay like that for the rest of your life now. If the wind changes, you're going to look like that. I should get the cat. I should do... Where's Max? I should do Max's eyebrows. That
He
could be
would
scary.
say, that's not my mummy.
Right, you can talk to them quietly while I do this. I just got to rinse
My
this out.
mummy doesn't look like that. Who is that? Oh, I'm showing my bra. Who is that? Who's that chick? This is an autistic thing. Who are you? My cat even went, this is my 8-year-old cat, Willow. He went, he lifted his nose up and looked as if like, Mum, is that you?
Willow's just over there.
He's a little confused.
He's thinking, okay.
He's like, I don't know. That's not my mum.
Now, if you've never used this product, obviously patch test for 48 hours
What do you
before
think,
actually
Winston?
doing it. If it obviously causes any irritation
See?
or whatever else, don't
Winston
continue
went
use.
like
And
this.
definitely don't use it on the eyelashes as it's closer to. If you've got open skin or cuts, don't use it as well in that
He's
period of time.
laughing at me.
He should be. I'm laughing at you. Everybody at home's laughing at you. You're very
All right,
funny
Winston, well, you know,
at the best of times.
you're allowed.
You're so scary. Right.
Oh, that's just... Okay, I'm an autistic. I don't know how to sit properly.
You don't know how to sit at all.
I
no.
remember always being told to sit like a lady, and I'm like,
Now, this is one of the
hang
products
on.
that actually does work
Hang on.
for Dyan, that she doesn't have a reaction of mast cell activation
Let's say
syndrome
sit
too,
like
which is
a-
good.
like a lady,
Yes,
and I'd go, I'm a kid.
that's true.
I'd be like, Pa, I'm 7. And he'd look at me and go, yeah, you're a lady. No, I'm 7. This would go round in circles.
Ah, the circular conversations.
You know them.
Trying to... Oh, I know them, mate. I know them only too
Is
well.
something dripping?
If you kept moving... Oh, darling, don't move, please, whatsoever. Keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
Can't help yourself, can you?
Get like eyelashes the same
Okay.
colour.
Yes, luckily you know. Don't move.
Not moving. Can you keep an eye on it in my eyes?
Far
Guys, I have to
out.
keep my eyes closed.
You need
Right.
to sit still and not
Zen.
move. So complex to try and get this achieved with her.
I've got my legs in Zen too. Zen legs.
A little less on the Zen legs, ma'am. So I'll just pack that away. So that'll all fit
Froggy.
back into here.
Froggy.
We'll have probably anywhere up to 15 to 20 applications of
I'm
this out of this
losing
one
my
pack. I
blow.
think it's about $10
Can I
for
have
a
my
pack. So
blow?
you are literally for probably about 50 to 80 cents getting an eyebrow tint
Absolutely.
performed.
And what is it at salons?
Oh,
Probably
there we go.
$49.95. Those idiots. I am a smart cookie. I am. And I'm going to use that smarts to save money because, well, I'm broke anyway, so I wouldn't be able to get it done. So it's a case of getting it done.
Just coming into your right
Tonight.
eye. Don't move. Because you're so charismatic and performing based that you decided to move what I've left
I
in there.
am entertaining my people because
Oh, you're
they-
entertaining, that's for
they
sure.
need entertainment. Their lives are so stressful, the poor buggers. And I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
life's stressful, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to give to my people.
Exactly.
They're my friends.
They are your friends.
They're
Definitely.
my friends.
They are here for you.
Aren't you? You're my friends, not his. I'm joking.
What?
No, but I'm just saying. My friends need me.
Hmm.
You guys don't. I know you don't, but I'm just going
Now,
with it.
over the time,
need me.
as I was mentioning, we've had to do a lot of things at home because for a person who is mostly bedbound
Well, like, yeah, exactly.
and
That's the other
autistic,
thing.
going
I
to a
can't
salon, you've got a lot of strong smells, strong lights, strong noises, touch
strangers
in your face who you
over the
don't
top
know,
of me, and then they pluck eyebrows. I'm like,
and then
can you get your hand off my face?
tactile thing. But then it's also how do you manage a person who's got to be upright, sitting upright, orthostatically
Oh, you
intolerant.
just take my tilted space
Mast cell
now.
activation when certain products
Like
you
that.
don't know are going to react or not react, so you can't control always the variables around that. So that's a risk and factor.
Well, I'm focusing on budget first.
Mhm.
With my budget, I would not pay to get it done anyway because to me it's not essential. Okay.
But for 50 cents
So
a
for
go
50
at home,
cents to do it at home,
yes,
of
please.
course I'll do
Why
that.
not?
Of course I'll invest in self-care.
And it's just as much as the same thing with the hair cutting. We will both look at YouTube. Diane will sometimes do her hair totally herself. Other times she'll say, mate,
I
can you
did
do
5
this?
layers. I don't know if you guys
Layering,
noticed, but
shaping.
my hair is not shorter in the, well, it is a bit shorter on like the ends on your fraction. But mainly what's happened is it's a change of shape. What I did was 5 layers. 5 long layers.
For about 58 seconds.
Now, next time I do it and I do a trim, I will show you guys my method because my mum was a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have kind of a knack for this, but it is going to be, disclaimer here, I am not a hairdresser and it's at your own risk. But I will show you how I do my hair.
But it is another one of your special
because
interests. And you have
it
studied
saves
it
you
intensely.
money. I mean, what's a haircut cost, guys? I don't even know anymore because last time I looked, it was $80, and I was like, "Get
For a
stuffed."
person on a disability pension, how do you
I
afford
don't
that?
have the money to waste. No way.
And even with hair covering,
It's
see,
kinda
I'll
why I have
do
long hair too.
the packet dyes for Dyan. I've done foils. We've done
Yeah,
cat.
we've done everything. Yeah,
You know what? It's
I taught him.
easy enough to do. It's just
It is easy.
feeling comfortable to
The
actually
stuff out
give it a
there
go.
is you can buy the stuff at the shop.
Yep.
And
Hey
then there's-
Google.
just don't
Stop.
forget about YouTube, guys. But just not everyone out there is good, so you've got to be discerning. Watch multiple videos, watch the fails, watch the do's and don'ts.
Great.
But I will show you how I do mine. Absolutely. If you like my hairstyle or whatever, or you've got long hair, you just don't know how to do it yourself, or, you know, maybe I can show you how easy it can be. So, but I won't be cutting for a long time because I cut so much off for me. I know that you guys might think it's nothing, but I did cut 1 inch off my length and then a lot of inches off my
Well, you shaped
layers
it for your
because
layers, yeah.
I really wanted the shape. But now that I'm growing it with shape, I'm never letting go of the shape, but I'm growing the length again because I cut off the final bits of years ago of bleach. So my hair is nice and healthy. So when I grow it, when I want to trim it again, I'll show you. Because it's another money-saving tip, guys. This is me. I just look for money-saving things. I really, really do
And
because...
self-care is really important.
Even
Self-care
when we're
makes
on-
you feel good. It's great for your self-esteem.
But even when we're on 6 figures, Matt, I still didn't pay to go to the hairdressers. I did the
still cutting
same
my own
thing.
hair, so I get it.
Yeah, I still looked at YouTube and still followed the instructions of
open
different
yours?
hairstyles. Right? Hang
Not
on.
so Groucho Marx anymore.
I used to look up hairstyles and do them myself. So
Now, obviously, any other residue you'll lock off
So
in the
guys,
next time you have a shower
have a
or
look.
bath.
I have to do that.
And of course, we'll still
old.
do some plucking just to shape, but that's okay. We can do that later.
Basically, you saw me look at some previous videos to this one, I guess the one before or whatever. This is
Not
what it
sponsored,
does
by the
to
way,
me.
but that's the product.
I'm actually thinking
1,000
of going
hours
darker.
Lash and brow dye kit. This is the dark brown or brown black. Sorry, it's actually called at the very bottom.
Do you think I
brown.
should go black? Because
black.
I actually think that
Your hair is very dark.
I'm actually wondering, but I'll have to wait for a long time because these last a long time.
Yeah.
I do it about
2 years.
every 6 weeks, maybe.
Which is how long it's meant to last for? 6 weeks.
So every 6 weeks, but if I get too sick and it's not a priority, I just let it go.
Yeah. But
I
as we're
let it
saying,
go.
daily care,
As you've probably seen
whether
in
it's
videos.
brushing your hair, even putting it into a nice
Look,
bow or a plait,
well, self-care
plucking,
is
waxing,
important
cleaning.
for your mental health. You don't have to have a mental health problem, mental health illness.
All of us
Okay.
need to look after our mental health.
It's
Feel
just
good.
something
Self-esteem.
that get off social media and go and do. Okay, I've got my self tanning ready to go. I just haven't had the time, as you can imagine, with
or the energy,
with having
other things, shingles, etc.
Shingles, the fevers, the exhaustion, the pain in my body that causes. Haven't had time, but once again, when I do that, probably not the first time, because I used to do it for years. I know all the tricks, and I'm sure it'll come back to me after a few goes.
And you can adapt and accommodate, even with a disability, to do things yourself at home.
Absolutely.
You don't have to close your eyes. You could literally do this yourself in front of a mirror if that's what you wanted to do, if you didn't have a support
There's
worker,
ways
carer,
of
or a partner or something to do it.
modifying. Like, I know that it sounds impossible when you're lying in bed and you know, I'm not talking about the days when just going to the toilet is hard and that's all you can manage. I get those days too. But I'm just saying, like, on those days when you have got your maximum energy, there is accommodations you can make for yourself to do it even yourself. I do that with mud masks because I find them very good for my skin. I have very big pores because of, I know people might say that I don't, because I know some people have bigger pores, but I actually do. And I find that doing a mud mask makes your face nice and clear, as
it does,
in
removes
even,
the gunk
removes the
100%.
gunk. And to me, that's kind of like removing toxins.
But also
as
a bit
well.
like the way you've entered into the salon. You can try and recapture some of the things that you're missing out on. If you don't get to go to a salon for decades,
there's actually people on YouTube that will guide you through a facial, or this or that.
But you can make the experience fun. You can
put some spa music on. We do, don't we?
Nice lights. Yeah. You can put some aromatherapy in the
put
background with the
lights
smelling on.
Exactly. It's super easy.
You can do some simple things just to make it a little bit different. Break routine, make life a bit more exciting, and feel like you're not missing out.
That's why I thought I'd do the skit, because you know what? I know that it's all lovely to be out there and doing it properly. I know that that's what we've all... I mean, I've forgotten what that experience feels like anymore, because we're only disabled by the community. The community didn't adapt to have salons. Like, for example, there is no salon in Perth for disability. And there probably isn't in your city. How stupid, right? How stupid.
With like quiet time at the shops, it appears once a week for 1 hour.
And there's beauty salons. And think about it. None of them have ever given toss about us disabled women. Think about it. Okay? They've not said, we have accessible rooms for waxing, for this, for that, for eyebrow tinting, for eyelash extension.
Oh, look, some places I've been before, taking a wheelchair in.
Think about it. So that is something. If you know someone who's a beauty therapist, now I'm a qualified nail technician, and if I knew some of my people that were into that industry, or if I bumped into people that are into that industry, because I actually saw the school that actually I did my diploma at. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, like
recently,
if you're a hairdresser, anything, guys, just, I know there's a lot of hairdressers that do go out to disabled people,
which is great,
but there's not enough. So if you have anyone you know, or just put it out there on Facebook, because I'm not on Facebook, so you can do this pay it forward thing if you want to. This is not like pussy me.
Just a suggestion.
Just
an idea. Just putting the idea out there.
Because think about it, guys.
Look at accommodations that help other people.
In 2025, we don't have people that make salons for disability, for hair. That we don't have beauty salons for all the other stuff for disability. Who not only is the environment accessible, but the beauticians or the hairdressers know transfer from a wheelchair to their chairs. Whatever.
Or understanding communication difficulties, or autism and things like touch or sensitivity.
Yeah, autism, like how to cut hair without
challenges.
Standing on top of you, and or they're doing foils. I remember, because I've got lots of hair. I have two ladies doing foils, because they'd always go, "Oh, can you come help me?" And I end up with two people like this, and I'm like, "What, knuckling
through it all?" Yeah.
And so I didn't go often, but that was when I had the money, and that was when I was in my 20s and 30s, when it's an age group thing, guys. And I know a lot of you are sort of like in the older, my age group. We don't really care anymore. As in, it's not that we don't care about how we look. That's not what I'm saying. but we don't go to those levels, like the self-tanning and this and that. But the younger ones and our younger selves used to do the same thing.
Okay.
So there's disabled women who are in that age group who deserve accessibility and understanding technicians or hairdressers that know.
And if you can't find that, then do something different. Change it up at home. Put a nice smutty
I
candle
wish
on.
it was different.
Put
But
some
yeah, do it
light
at
and
home like
atmosphere, some
this.
spa
If you're in
music in the
Australia,
background.
we get
Find
this
some
from
products you can do.
Priceline.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the product from Priceline.
And it
Read the
literally works out for
instructions.
50
You can
cents
buy
an
those
application.
brushes too.
They come
because
with it all. They come with it.
I know, but like you can buy lots of extra ones if you want to.
On Shein, you can buy lots of them.
No. Literally at any place that I think not Big W, Kmart's probably the cheapest place, and they buy like packs of them. And really, if you want to be a healthy person with makeup, because the only thing I wear is mascara and lipstick when I go out. That's if I'm putting makeup on.
If at all.
That's all I do. But you can have like brushes if you're like me and you've got neutropenia and you're always worried about using the same brush. I'm just saying there is ways of protecting yourself from eye problems because of our bad immune system. But you can buy those brushes, which is like the blue one he used.
Yep, little applicators in there.
Anywhere, makeup places.
100%. Great tips, great ideas. Hopefully it's given you some thought. Big thumbs up of encouragement. Questions, ideas and suggestions, leave
Tell
them
me
below.
what you think.
Absolutely. Give the
Thank
feedback there.
you.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit
Oh,
that
I need to
notification
pay
bell.
you. Oh, here's my Nerds blankie. Do you
I'll
like
take
Nerds
that.
blankets?
I like nerds.
Great.
I've enjoyed nerds. All right, guys. Thanks so very much for watching
I've got to
today's
go.
episode.
People to places
to
to
go.
go.
People to see.
People to see.
Who are you seeing?
You know, like I've got to
forget-
I've got to see a person about thing.
A thing.
Yeah.
A thing.
Winston's getting in the bag.
Okay, Winnie.
Oh shit, it doesn't fit anymore. He
needs
ate all your snacks.
He needs
sir.
to go on a diet.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Off you
I'm
go.
out of here.
Bye.
Bye.